Welcome to 2K Sports, and we've got basketball. I'm Damon Bruce. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's the Boston Celtics going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And now we send you out to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. I'll catch up with you again at halftime.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Happy to have you along for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now the opening lineup for Boston, courtesy of State Farm. We've got Johnson. Bird is out there with Parrish. Then there's Maxwell, and it's Henderson in at the point guard position. And for the Lakers, Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Worthy. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Scott. So the Lakers win the tip. Johnson down low. Henderson defending. And the shot is good from Johnson.
A good way to get things started here.
Steve, always nice to get the first points up on the board. At least I felt that way. That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
Worthy. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Bird dishes to Johnson. 7-foot shot. Henderson, no good. Here are the Lakers. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the night.
Well, this is a club that shot 75% as a team from the free throw line last season.
And that one falls for Johnson. And both free throws good for Johnson.
You know, for a big man, he really stripes those free throws.
Let's go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Alvin Gentry.
Yes, he's looking at how they can establish an edge in this one. He's looking for them to lock things down on the interior first and foremost. He said our shot blocking is something that can really help us if we just play smart and avoid fouls. We want them shooting over length, and that's one thing my guys do bring to the table. A sound strategy, Kevin.
Thanks for the report, Doris. Steve, Clark, your thoughts on their defensive focus here?
Well, it's the right strategy, Kevin, because you have to play to your strengths as a team. You can't get away from who you are.
And that's right, Steve. Their strength is certainly what they do defensively. They can rattle folks.
Johnson outside. Passes to Maxwell. He feeds it to Parrish. Gets the bucket.
He's a guy that'll take it right into the teeth of the defense. A lot of his points come from inside of 5 feet.
Johnson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. That's good. Abdul-Jabbar's got his first points of the game.
That's grace over power, guys. With that finger roll, gets him 2 points. Impressive stuff.
Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. The Lakers making a switch here. Cooper's checked in. .114 left here in the first quarter. Johnson kicks to Bird. The rebound by Cooper.
He doesn't really scare a defense at all. You've seen him miss quite a few just like those.
Good.
Yeah, when you play against him, Kevin, the first thing you want to address is making it harder on him to go to work down low. If you let him get position inside, it's going to be a long night for you.
We also would have to label him the human eraser, Steve. One of the few players whose blocks make it into the highlight reel.
Bird hits the jump hook. Lakers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Worthy. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in. Wilkes has got his first 2 points of the night.
Smooth, guys. Very good job there of getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
And you know, those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes as much as any single play in the game.
Yeah, they really can. I mean, they can't allow him to beat them too. So many of those offensive rebounds, that'll kill you.
Lakers leading by 7. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away.
Bird, he's checked in for the Celtics. Ainge comes in for Johnson. Here's McAdoo. Lakers passing it around. The 3-ball. And McHale pulls it down. Here's Ainge. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Misses from close range.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers lead by 7. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Now, the key has been the rebounding department. This club dominating the paint area. And if this continues, they'll be in great shape.
Well, they've done two things. They've limited second chances, and they've been able to flex their muscle down low.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Celtics, McHale is out there with Wedman. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Parrish. And McHale backs down. A shot's good from Parrish. Parrish has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Celtics. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, DeAndre Jordan, one of the premier shot blockers in the game. He's trying to learn all the tricks of the trade, waiting to jump until after the ball is released. Also, he said, I'm working on blocking to keep the ball in bounds or blocking to a teammate, like Bill Russell did. Guys, there's no question, despite his success, Jordan still has a lot of untapped potential.
Unlimited potential, Doris. Thank you very much.
Yeah, he's still rounding out his game. He has all the physical tools you could want, but it's just a matter of continuing to put in the work.
Johnson against McGee. Here's Maxwell. The layup missed.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those. That's how you exploit that defense. Take the ball right to the basket.
1:44 left in the second quarter. Now the pass to Parrish. Maxwell up and in on the layup.
Well, it was a dismal start from the field for them in the first quarter, but they're finally starting to turn it around.
Well, I don't think it could have gotten any worse, partner. I mean, you figure they had all their bad misses out of the way and should be good to go now.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Gets it to go. Abdul-Jabbar's got his third basket of the night right there.
I'm sure they'd like to get more shots like that one.
Ainge dishes to Henderson. Passes it to Wedman. Dishes to Henderson. Wedman the pass to Henderson. Goes back up. Got it. Good job in the low post. Henderson's got his first 2 points.
Now the shots are starting to fall a little bit more than they did in the first quarter.
Yeah, they say it's not how you drive, it's how you arrive in golf. Well, a shaky start can be overcome because now they're starting to heat up.
Here's Ainge. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
I like that foul. You don't want to give up an easy 2 in transition.
No, you don't want to give up a layup. Make him earn them from the stripe, and maybe you get a break, and he makes only one of the free throws or misses them both.
The Lakers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Well, he's just a spectacular dunker, Kevin. The fans love it when he's out on the floor and he's got some room and some momentum going to the hoop. They know exactly what's coming.
And late in the game, guys, down the stretch, when some players freeze up and run away from the ball, he's the one saying, give me the pumpkin. He's a clutch scorer, no doubt about it.
Knocks it loose. Johnson kicks to Bird. Fires from 18. Good as the jump shot falls. Bird's got his second bucket of the game to go. It's off his foot, and they're saying he kicked the ball. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Stolen by Parrish, and we've finished one half of basketball. Lakers ahead, up by 6. And coming up now, it's the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce. We'll return with the start of the third quarter in just a while.
Your safety is our #1 concern.
Now, presented by Sprint.
This is the halftime show. Let's break down all the first half action. The Los Angeles Lakers in front against Boston. They've been having their way inside. A huge lead when it comes to points in the paint, making it very hard to defend against them. And no shortage of desire from the Celtics side of things. Excellent bench production. The second string coming in, knocking down the shots. And that'll be it for us here. Thanks so much for joining me. Now it's time to head back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. We hope to see you around next time.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Celtics trail by 6. We've got Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Worthy. Then there's Scott. That's the Laker 5. Maxwell, the pass to Bird. The Celtics working the ball around now. And that one's good. Maxwell's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Celtics. Now here's Johnson. He's got 8. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for him. At some points, you just got to buck up and say it's not going to happen.
And for the Celtics, they're shooting well. 50% from the floor. He dishes it to Henderson. Pass to Maxwell. And stolen by Scott. And it's the Lakers on the break for the finish. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
That was a nice, strong one-hand jam there.
Yeah, brought it back and ripped it down.
Yeah, that's how you do it. That's nice.
Henderson dishes to Johnson. Kicks it to Henderson. Floats one up. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, something we've seen more and more being utilized by teams over the years is the corner three-pointer. It's the closest three-point attempt on the floor, and the stats don't lie. The corner 3 per attempt is actually the second most effective shot on the floor other than a layup.
Lakers leading by 7. Here's Johnson, and he finishes at the rack. Johnson's got 13.
Man, offensive execution has been the story here. Just playing beautiful basketball.
And guys, you can see it in their advantage in field goal percentage. I mean, you get high-quality shots, you're usually going to shoot well. They're playing outstanding basketball.
And as teams use more and more advanced stats, we'll keep seeing those corner threes, I'm sure, Steve.
Yeah, and what we'll also see, and we've seen it the last few years, is defense is designed to deny that corner 3. Forcing players to shoot inside the arc, running players off the line, forcing them to shoot challenged 2-point shots, which are lower percentage.
And an emphatic dunk.
I'm not sure which was better, the fast break or the steal that got it started.
I think it was the defense, Steve, quite honestly. I mean, the whole play isn't even possible if he doesn't make the steal.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Can't hit. Now Boston takes it the other way.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Johnson. Scott pulls it in. Lakers leading by 5. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Opportunity to go 2 for 1 here if they want it.
Steve, let's see if they go for it.
Gets it to go. Henderson's got 8 points.
I can imagine they're going to hear an earful about this next stop. I mean, that's 3 straight field goals given up right in the middle of the lane. Inexcusable.
Well, defense starts at the rim. I mean, you want teams shooting the ball from the outside, and that's not happening. They're just giving up everything inside.
Celtics trail by 3. Johnson kicks to Bird. Parrish with it, and Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. Feeds it to Johnson. Now the feed to Henderson. There's the pass to Maxwell. Henderson, 5 to shoot. For the tie. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
You cannot afford to make mistakes like that here in a tight game.
Here's Johnson. Got it off in time, but it's no good. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Lakers lead by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And now our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, has a report on our Sprite uncontainable game. Hi, Doris.
Thanks, Kevin. For the Lakers, it's been an uncontainable game from their man at the point. He seems to be the one player popping up in all the right places. I'm sure he has a big fourth quarter plan for us.
Great, Doris. Thank you. What a terrific boost he's given him.
Yeah, Kevin, clearly he came into this game prepared to carry his club. And if there's ever been a danger of them falling into a lull, he's the guy who stepped up and kind of gotten them going again.
Exactly. He said basically, come on, fellas, jump on my back. I can handle the weight, and they've been riding him all day.
And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Ainge is out there with Johnson. Then there's Bird. Then there's McHale. And it's Parrish in at the 5 down low. From the baseline, Johnson's shot is off. Celtics trail by 3. Ainge kicks to Parrish. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Crowd not happy at all with that call, Clark.
You know what? I hope these officials, Steve, have thick skin, and I know they do because they're hearing it on that call.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Worthy's checked in for McAdoo, and it's Scott in for Cooper.
Just an unbelievable display of offense here today.
Well, it seems like every shot that goes up finds its way to the hoop. I mean, every player is sharp and on target.
Boy, he's been so dependable here this game, really playing well offensively.
Bird, the pass to Parrish. Goes up, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send him to the free throw line. Don't give him an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
Cooper, he's checked in for Scott.
Critical for him to knock down those free throws, guys. They had to come away with the lead on that trip.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Gets it to go. And the Lakers lead by 1. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. Henderson with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Parrish kicks to Bird from 13. Rebounded by the Lakers. Wilt has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Worthy. Goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
When the big fella goes up like that, you better get out of the way.
Celtics trail by 3. Johnson outside. He kicks to Bird. Back to Johnson. He passes to Henderson. Gives him the lead pass. And it's Parrish missing. The Lakers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Cooper. Here's Johnson. Henderson kicks to Parrish. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And that had to feel good.
Yeah, he exhaled as that one went down.
Here's Johnson. Yes! Huge shot there, and the crowd, Clark, knows it.
Complete euphoria there, Kevin. They're going crazy.
You talk about some happy people, man. These fans are fired up.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2 here. Scotty's checked in for the Lakers. He's perfect from the line this time. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so, too. The Celtics shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. And here's Henderson. It is now to Parrish. It's stolen by Johnson. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
And that's an intentional foul.
At the line for your Lakers, Johnson. At the line for two.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Fantastic piece of work at the line to raise the lead to 3 points. That's big.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, the head coach for the Celtics, had some instruction for his guys during that break. His message, don't even look at the score right now. We've got to make one play at a time and execute. That's how we'll take this thing home. Kevin, he's trying to keep them focused.
Bird outside. This would tie it. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come out empty-handed. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
That about does it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan Player of the Game.